Speed made good, practice problem, overview. Here we are. This is a maneuvering board. And you can see these 5 courses that I plotted. These are the practice problems. I recorded all those and then come back to the overview. And let's check this out. So here's the 1-to-1 scale, right? This thing has a bunch of scales and numbers. It's awesome. I'm pretty new with this, but I'm already really enjoying this thing. Here's the scale. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But some of these problems, your speed is like 18 knots, right? So they'd be way off the page. So you come down here, and here's a 2-to-1 scale. So 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, 5-to-1. We always use the 2-to-1 because, for example, 18 knots is doable now. You can spread these out and get 18.5 knots on here, and you'll still be on the board. So in a nutshell, what we do with these is, let's take the first one, for example, course 230. At a speed of 12.5 knots, the current is 18 degrees true at 1.7 knots. So what we do is we get our course, get your parallel rules, plot your course. Here's the one I plotted for 230 for this problem. Just put your pencil here, line it up, and then strike a line. And now you have the course that you're going down at the certain speed. But the set and drift of a current affected your vessel. It either pushed you in the direction of your course, or pushed you opposite your course, or to the side of your course. And we need to figure out, did that current make you go faster, slower? What speed are you actually going when factoring in the current? So now what we do is we get the current from the problem. 180 true at 1.7. So we get 180. All right, I just put my pencil at 180. Put the parallel rules on it, line it up with the center, and then instead of striking the whole line, I just know it's going to be 1.7 knots long. So you start and then just strike the line out past 1.7 knots. This outer ring is 2. This solid outer is 2, and you'll notice it has tick marks on it for the degrees as well, which are helpful. You know you're on track. So I just bring it out to 2, a little past 2, and then we get the speed or the drift of the current at 1.7. Come over to your scale. You'll notice it's just, you're like basically, you're giving your best guess is to 1.7 because you have 1, you have 2, but between there is 1.5. So you know between the 1.5 mark and the 2 mark is 1.75. Try to hit that exactly and then take away just a skosh. And now you got 1.7. And then you go from the center, and then boom, you can see where I marked it. I like to cut into the paper a little bit with my divider and then mark it. Put my lead right in that cut mark and mark it. And now the last part. So now we have our course, and we have the speed, we have the set, the direction, and the drift, the speed in knots of our current. So we know our current as a vector goes from the middle here out to here. And now, in order to get our speed made good when considering current, we take our boat speed of 12.5 knots. 12.5 knots. Go to the scale, 12.5. Be careful not, I was on the wrong tick mark sometimes. This is 13. In between 12 and 14, this big tick mark is 13. But in between 12 and 13 is 12.5. So you get that on your dividers. Then you go from the end of your current vector that we drew down your course. There's where they intersect, right? You sweep a line, you end up here. So we have our dividers on this line now, and we take them to the center. And boom, we're at the center. Right at the center of this. So now what do we have? We have this, which translates to our speed made good. We go from 0 looks like I'm seeing 13.5, 13.6. It's just a tiny bit past 13.5. But if you imagine between 13.5 and 14, there is 5 little tick marks in there, imaginary tick marks. So when I'm just a little bit past the 13.5, I'm probably up like 13.6. It's just, ever so slightly past. So I'm saying 13.6 for this. And boom, there we are. C, 13.6. It's an overview of how you do these. They're all the same way. And what you do is you read the question. So you get your course 230 at 12.5. The current is 180 at 1.7. So you plot your course on the Mo board, and then you plot your current 180 at 1.7 at 170, 1.7, excuse me. The current is 180 true at 1.7. Plot that fully, and then take your speed, put it at the end of your current vector, see where it hits your course, and then measure back to the center. And that's your speed made good. There's 5 of these problems that we'll do with video solutions, and then 2 to do on your own, and there'll be 1 on the exam. Have fun with these. Take your time. These are super cool. We'll do a course made good problem set as well. So we'll see you for all of that stuff, and we'll see you on the next problem. If you find these videos helpful, consider using US Captain's Training as your course provider when getting your captain's license.